Right guys, sometimes I watch back the videos and I think, God, and I've make this look easy, and it's not always. Sometimes it can be a right pain in the rear end. So anyway, as you'd have seen, I was putting that crane together, the hydraulic ram's gone on it, so can't use that crane. I've just shot down to Mark's, picked up Mark's crane, which the reason I use the other one is because it was local and it's a much smaller crane. This one of Mark's is huge, and believe it or not, I managed to get that in a Hyundai Ioniq. It was a bit of a struggle, but let's put it together and get cracking. I can't believe I've just done that. I was literally watching Matt Green's video this morning of him taking his BMW K Series 16 valve engine out of his Mini, and he mentioned in it about popping the drive shafts out without needing to take all the hubs apart, so I thought, yeah, I'll do that. He even mentions in it about draining the oil first. Shame I didn't listen to the drain the oil first bit. What an idiot I am. I can't believe that. And if you know me well, I've been religiously trying to keep this garage floor clean in case I have it resin coated or painted, and I've just dumped about a litre of oil all over it. Anyway, it seems to have cleaned up okay. You live and you learn, don't you? I know that, I know better than that, it's just getting carried away. Anyway, back on it.
Every day we escape, losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as the wind will take me. Every day I feel time slipping, passing, skipping by. All the words I could say just can't really seem to stay.
Right chaps, it's MOT time. I know what you're thinking, not that sort of MOT, it's moment of truth time. So the subframe, I've got that sort of loosely sort of ready to go up in. Obviously you saw me just take all the engine and everything out. The subframe's only going in to check alignment, just to make sure everything's straight on the front end before we put the final welds in. Although I've already put lots of welds in, so if it's not straight, I've got a lot of unpicking to do. One really important point to note though, before we put the subframe in, tower bolt bushes. Now I'm using the Mini Spares Evo tower bolt kit, which is kind of a hybrid, so it's solid top and poly middle, and that gives the best of both worlds. Not too noisy, but also gives a good handling as well. So I was chatting to a guy made a comment actually saying about the alignment of the subframe. So you need to make sure these bushes are in when the subframe goes back in, otherwise it will be out of line. And Kevin Richardson, Gentleman's Motor Racing Club, was saying when they rally and when they race minis, actually take these out. It sits the subframe higher up in the body, and it gives you the effect of lowering the car without actually affecting the steering geometry. So it's actually a good little tip, that. So yeah, you get the body lower without actually changing any of the geometry. So let's put it on time lapse. Let's see if this goes back in and lines up. Fingers crossed, eh? Won't lie, I panicked for a moment. It was about 15 mil off. It was like way too high. And what it was just snagged up at the back of the subframe. So I just pulled it down at the front and it sort of just, yeah, it moved loads and went into place. So that is up now, touching the rear subframe mounting points. There was quite a big gap at the back. So it's touching the rear ones, and at the front, I don't know how well this will show, but that hole is, in fact, it's just slightly high at the moment, but it all moves a little bit. So, you know, that is going to move a few mil. This side, that's pretty bang on dead center, that is. So this side's got a little bit of movement. What I need to do is look at the rear mount as well. Actually, I don't know whether I'll see that. So yeah, there's a gap on the rear. So that gap on the rear, when I pull that in, that'll bring just those few millimeters there on the front, but I'm well pleased. To be honest, I didn't doubt it. I didn't think it'd be wrong. Well, that'll be that then. I've run out of welding wire. What would we do without Halfords, eh? Be a lot better off, probably.